The 2025 Bajaj Pulsar 125 is here, and for many motorcycle enthusiasts, this is more than just another commuter bike. It's an entry into the Pulsar family that has defined the street sport commuter segment for years. On Global Bike Buzz today, we're diving deep into what makes this new Pulsar 125 tick, from its looks to its performance, from design to pricing, so that by the end of this video you'll know whether this is the right bike for you in 2025. The first impression is always about styling, and Bajaj has kept that iconic Pulsar DNA intact. Standing in front of the 2025 model, you're greeted by a sharp, aggressive fascia. The headlamp design continues to give off that sporty naked street fighter vibe, but this year it's more refined with sleeker contours and enhanced detailing around the visor. The DRLs now have a sharper, modern glow that stands out on city streets during the day, and the beam throw at night has been slightly improved, making rides in poorly lit conditions more confident. The muscular tank shrouds, always a signature of the Pulsar lineup, extend forward aggressively, giving the bike a more planted stance. Even though this is the 125cc sibling, it doesn't look small or entry-level. Instead, it mirrors the big brothers in the Pulsar lineup, carrying a premium aura in the commuter-friendly package. Move to the side profile and the sporty character becomes even clearer. The bike carries forward that muscular yet athletic silhouette with neatly sculpted tank lines, split seats, and a stylish grab rail at the back. The side panels have been refreshed with new graphics for 2025, sharper than the previous iteration, and they highlight the bike's youthful appeal. Bajaj has clearly targeted the younger commuter who wants affordability but refuses to compromise on style. The alloy wheels, still finished in a glossy black shade with possible contrast pinstriping depending on the variant, complement the overall package. The suspension setup with telescopic forks in the front and twin shock absorbers at the rear blends into the design without making it look too utilitarian. It's a perfect balance between sporty flair and everyday usability. At the rear, Bajaj has not strayed too far from its tried and tested formula but has made subtle improvements. The tail lamp retains its twin strip LED styling, instantly recognizable as a Pulsar trait. The rear cowl is sharper, and the split seat design tapers nicely towards the tail, giving it that compact sporty finish. The grab rails are sturdy yet stylish, integrated well into the design, unlike some commuter bikes that look like they've tacked them on as an afterthought. The mudguard and number plate holder are functional and not overly bulky, keeping the rear section neat and proportional. The overall design continuity from front to back ensures the 2025 Pulsar 125 feels cohesive and premium for its class. Of course, the design is only one side of the story. The heart of the 2025 Pulsar 125 is its engine, and Bajaj has retained the proven 124.4cc single-cylinder, air-cooled, DTSI engine while giving it minor refinements for smoother performance. This powertrain produces around 11.8 horsepower and 10.8 Nm of torque, figures that are respectable for the 125cc segment. What's more important is the way this engine delivers its power. It has a linear power curve, which makes city commuting easy and predictable, but there's also enough mid-range grunt to allow for a little fun on open stretches. The 5-speed gearbox is slick and precise, ensuring you don't struggle during frequent shifts in traffic. On the road, the 2025 Pulsar 125 continues to impress with its balance between performance and comfort. The throttle response is smooth, vibrations are minimal even at higher RPMs, and the overall refinement is slightly better than the outgoing model. For everyday riders, this translates into a bike that feels effortless in stop-and-go traffic, while still being lively enough when you want to stretch it on longer rides. Top speed hovers around 100 to 105 km per hour, which is more than enough for the average commuter. The bike also manages to offer strong fuel efficiency, with real-world mileage figures expected to stay in the range of 50 to 55 km per liter depending on riding style. That combination of efficiency and sporty character is what makes the Pulsar 125 so appealing. It's practical but never boring. The ride and handling are tuned with the Indian commuter in mind, but Bajaj has not neglected enthusiasts either. The telescopic front forks absorb bumps decently, while the twin rear shock absorbers provide a balance of comfort and control. Cornering stability is confidence-inspiring for a 125cc motorcycle, thanks to the bike's slightly sporty stance and good weight distribution. The brakes are offered with a front disc and rear drum combination, and Bajaj has equipped the bike with CBS, or combined braking system, ensuring safety even for new riders. While it's not as advanced as dual-channel ABS, in this segment CBS does the job effectively, keeping costs reasonable without compromising safety too much. Living with the Pulsar 125 also comes with the practicality Bajaj has built its reputation on. The seat height remains accessible for most riders, making it friendly for shorter as well as taller individuals. The upright yet slightly sporty riding posture ensures long commutes don't result in fatigue. The switches and controls feel premium enough, with tactile buttons and a semi-digital instrument cluster that balances analog nostalgia with modern information delivery. You get an analog tachometer paired with a digital display showing speed, trip meters, fuel gauge, and more, which is a thoughtful blend for riders who want function without unnecessary gimmicks. Now, pricing is where Bajaj really makes the Pulsar 125 shine. In 2025, the bike is expected to be priced competitively in the range of 90,000 to 1 lakh rupees ex-showroom, depending on the variant you choose. This places it in direct competition with bikes like the Honda Shine, Hero Glamour, and TVS Raider. But what gives the Pulsar 125 an edge is its aspirational styling and sporty character. It doesn't just feel like another commuter bike, it feels like you're getting a piece of the bigger Pulsar legacy without stretching your budget. For college students, young professionals, or even experienced riders looking for an efficient secondary bike, this makes a lot of sense. In conclusion, the 2025 Bajaj Pulsar 125 stays true to its roots while refining its package for modern-day riders. It continues to deliver a sporty design, dependable performance, comfortable ride quality, and excellent value for money. While it may not have the raw power of its elder siblings like the Pulsar 150 or 200, it offers just enough thrill to keep everyday rides exciting. And that's exactly what makes the Pulsar 125 so popular. It doesn't compromise on style or riding fun while being light on the pocket. That wraps up our detailed look at the 2025 Bajaj Pulsar 125 here on Global Bike Buzz. If you enjoyed this review and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow bike enthusiasts, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth reviews of the latest motorcycles from around the world. Tell us in the comments what you choose.